Hey guys, sorry, I feel like absolute shit, but it's that time again. It is time for my monthly favorites, and I cannot. But anyways, I want to go ahead and light my candle for you guys. My candle. This is the candle I have been wearing. I have been using. I feel like intense whenever I light a candle. Also because I have a kid near me when I'm lighting a freaking candle. Alright. Candle lit. We can get into my favorites. I feel like crap. I think I look like crap because I think I'm sick. I think I've got a cold. But anyways, the show must go on. I have to film this because I have to get this video up tomorrow. It's just like, ugh. Honestly, the is just like how I feel. Like, I literally laid down when he took a nap. I needed to. But anyways, the first, in no specific order, the first product I wrote down for my favorites was the NYX Total Control Pro Illuminator and Cool. Almost completely gone through mine. Mine's a little shook up, but it's about like right here. Like, it's pretty low. Anyways, I love this for like a lot of different reasons. I have mixed this in to lighten up a foundation. I use it as an illuminator. I've used it as an illuminating primer, and right now I use it to tone down my bronzers. Like, I'll put it like right here if I go a little too much with my cream bronzer, and it does the job just perfectly toning it down. Like, I bet you can't tell that I went a little crazy on my forehead. I went pretty deep. I went with like 2 cream bronzers. So I really like this because it's kind of like I'm able to create, like, I'm able to do so much with this, which is why I like products that are like this, is because when you're able to do multiple things with it and it's a multi-use product, like, you're really getting your money out of it. Like, I can use it as a primer, liquid highlighter, a mixer. I mean, there's just so many reasons I could use this. Okay, this is a product I actually finished up, and I've been wearing powder foundation a lot lately because it's the summertime. But, so if you're curious, check out my empties. I still have to film that one, too. I'm behind this month. But it's the L'Oreal Fresh Wear Foundation in a powder in Pearl. That was such a good powder foundation. I really, really liked it. I used up the entire pan because towards the end mine broke, so I just, like, made it into a loose powder. And it did just fine on my face. I actually have plans to pick that up again sometime later this year, probably from Ulta. So yeah. Okay, so I have some brushes to share with you guys this month. This is the Luxie 250 large eye blending brush. Mine's broken, but I keep it. Anyways, it's very, very large and fluffy. It's perfect for the crease. Like, I'm actually gonna go ahead and tone down a little bit of this crease color. It's just so perfect. I used a little bit, I was trying on a new brush, and it was very, very small. And it just didn't blend the way I wanted it to. You can always go in with like a larger eye blending brush and kind of do this, but I really love this crease brush. I've been using it so much this past month, just in like my off time, because I don't pre-film as much in advance anymore. So, yeah, I just really have been into a larger crease brush because, like, look, that's like so much more blended now. Okay, I dropped all of my makeup brushes. I did go check on Jackson. But anyways, this is my Alamar Cosmetics flat brush. I've had it for a while, which is why the paint is coming off of this. I don't even know the name of it anymore. But this is just honestly perfect for like inner corner highlight, your like lid, your brow bone. This makeup has not lasted very, very long, only like 3 hours, but I did take a nap. So I'm probably going to take this makeup off and maybe shower, go to sleep. Sounds like a good plan. If you're curious as to why the candle's not burning anymore, it's because I don't leave a candle burning if I have to leave the room, just because he doesn't always follow me, and he is 2, so he's becoming obsessed with fire because he wants to know what it is. So that's why I blew it out. But anyways, this is my Luxie like shader brush. I've had this for a very long time too, and the name has came off of it. These Luxie brushes are so good. I usually use this to blend out my eye primer, or well, I'm using a concealer currently. Sorry about that, but I usually use brushes like this to blend out concealer and to set it if I'm going to set it. Like I set my concealer today, because if you set, it's going to make your makeup have an easier blend, like a much easier blend, but it's going to be less pigmented, which I did my go-to look today. I wasn't feeling good and I wasn't planning to film, so I just kind of did that, and I'm regretting it now because I feel like I look like shit. And I took a nap. Okay, I lit my candle back. But anyways, this is like a no-name brush. I've had it for a very long time. But the point that I'm bringing, even though you can't purchase this, because I have no idea. This is like a Christmas gift thing that came from Walmart. Even though I have no idea how, like, where you can get this exact brush. I wanted to show you the shape and size of it. It's a very long, thick, but flimsy, kind of like flat brush. I love using this in my brows. Like, I love it. I literally, like, it's perfect for my brow putty I use. Works great with the brow gel. Let's just fix up my shitty ass makeup that I fell asleep in. I need to do my brows. I always need to do my brows. I always do something with my brows every night, so that's what that is. So if you can find a brush that's kind of that size, I've been loving that for my brows lately. So because I've been doing this natural look this past month, I have been loving this Eco Tools like pencil brush. The name actually came off of it, but I'm pretty sure it's a pencil brush. It's a fat pencil brush. It's perfect for my under eyes. It's perfect to give me a blown out blended look. Like so. I just love it. Okay, next is this Moda like highlighter brush. This came in like a boxy charm. I still don't know the name of it, but I know it's Moda. It's Royal Nickel Moda. It's broken, which is why I've been getting as much use out of it as I can before I have to get rid of it. But it is a very, very nice kind of highlight brush. It gives me a very natural kind of application. It's not going to be very, very precise. I've even used this for blush. Like, it's a nice multi-use brush. And like I said before, I love multi-use products because then I can really get my money's worth, is how I feel personally. So the foundation brush that I've been applying my powder foundation with is this Wet n Wild Rebel Rose brush. I don't think you can get this exact one anymore, but any kind of brush that's got thick, like, hair that's, like, short and it's kind of, like, densely pressed like this, and it's got, like, the round effects to it, is probably going to give you the same thing. This one's just got, you know, the roses on the side. But I love applying my powder foundation. So I typically, when I do my my YouTube makeup, I'm doing this with the powder foundation. You know, I'm like swirling it around like this. But if I'm going in for my everyday kind of look, what I typically am doing is this, because I do apply quite a few cream products, and the powder foundation that I'm using, if I put it over like my cream product, it's going to completely cover it basically and make it like a shadow, and I don't want that. So what I do is I usually do this to tone it down a little bit, like this. Please excuse me while I go change a diaper. Okay, so I know for a fact that the review is out on this because I posted it like a week or two ago, something like that. But anyways, it's the Profusion Cosmetics matte palette, and this is my perfect go-to palette because it's all mattes. If you want to see swatches, I do have a full swatch video in that review and swatches on my channel. Like I said, this is just a good companion palette, especially for the all shimmer palettes that I have that I hate. This is just so good, and it's actually a really, really nice formula. I actually think that this formula is better than the other big Profusion palettes that I've tried. Okay, and next is the other powder foundation that I loved this month. It's what I have on my face, and it's the J. Cat Aqua Assurance Powder. I love this so much that I actually purchased a backup from Ulta this month, and I might purchase another one. This is a nice color. It's very, very brightening, and it's super duper nice. Full coverage. Absolute full coverage. I don't feel weird just wearing this and no liquid foundation. I honestly won't even set liquid foundation with this. If I do wear liquid foundation, I prefer to just wear this on its own. It's such a good powder foundation. I'm actually planning to pick up the matching concealer from Ulta next month. And my last favorite for this month is the Moon Prism Blush Palette from Lunar Beauty. I've talked about this quite a bit. I've really gotten into blushes. I'm going to be trying out cream blushes also, which is awesome. So I tried Laura Lee's Blush Aesthetic Palette, and I used it for months, and I loved it. I still love it to this day. I still have it, but I switched that out for this one because I wanted to try Manny's formula. I prefer this over Laura's. So not only are the blushes bigger, but Manny's blushes are more pigmented. I'm actually wearing Spacey on my cheeks today, so you can actually kind of see the like the similarities, and Spacey on my cheek. I have a cream blush on underneath as well, but I was able to sheer it out, obviously. I think that Manny's is not only more pigmented, but it's more easily blendable as well, so I actually prefer this blush palette over Laura's, but I still love Laura's all the same. I mean, this one's a very, very shimmery blush that I don't really like. That is the shade, hang on, I'm going to show you guys it. It's the shade Soleil. So it's a very, very, like, this could be an eyeshadow for me kind of shade. Like, look at that. Like, that's like eyeshadow. Like, that could be eyeshadow. But yeah, I still love it. I prefer this over, like I said, Laura's. I want to use the Nude Prism blush palette. I also have that, but I'm currently trying to use this up for a little bit right now. I love the packaging. I love that it's inspired by, you know, Sailor Moon. I love Sailor Moon. I'm such a fan of Sailor Moon. I watch Sailor Moon to this day on my Hulu. By the way, if you're curious, I'm going to be adding one of you guys to my Hulu subscription, and I have the best subscription one because I wanted it. I was trying to give a reason, but that's the reason I wanted it. That's why. It has like no ads, and it's got the Watch TV. It's like $50-something, I think, maybe even $60 a month, something like that, because they also charge taxes. But I'm going to be adding one lucky subscriber who wins my subscriber giveaway when I reach 250 subscribers to it, and they're also going to be winning a bunch of ColourPop and Jeffree Star makeup that I put in a box for you guys. The last person who won was named Emma, which was kind of cute because I put her name, like I put everybody's name in a little box and I pulled it out, and that was the name that came up, and I was like, oh, it was meant to be, because my niece's name is Emma. But she actually ended up DMing me a few weeks ago, and she really, really liked the makeup. I put a bunch of high-end makeup and skincare, mostly skincare because I'm very into skincare, but I did put high-end makeup in it also, so I really do try to spoil you guys. But anyways, this is also going to be in that giveaway. So if you enjoy this and you want to try this out, then please subscribe. It ends at 250 subscribers. You have every single option to like enter. How you enter is you just comment on one of my videos, and you're not a rude person. So just comment and say something nice, and you're automatically entered. And the more times you comment on my separate videos, the more times you're entered. I just write your name down on a little piece of paper, I put it in a box, and then once I hit 250 subscribers, I pull a random name out. That's literally how it happens. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed my monthly favorites. I can't wait to do this next month for my August favorites because I have so much makeup coming in August. So much. So many eyeshadow palettes. I literally purchased like the Nude Mood Blush Crush. I purchased What a Shell Shocked. I purchased the Heart of Stone, the Twist of Slate, and the Clay It Cool palettes from ColourPop. I also picked up I'm picking up next month. Patrick Ta's Major Dimension palette, the first one. Bronze Seduction Mothership from Pat McGrath. Super excited about that one. And what else am I picking up? Oh, I'm picking up an R.E.M. Beauty palette, also from Ulta in a couple of weeks. It's called the Midnight Snack one. It's got that purple in it. I'm also thinking of picking up the Garden palette from Juvia's Place. Let me know what you guys think about that. And I'm also picking up a colored liner. And I think that's it. So, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye, you guys.